Alright guys, Dokkan time again, and today we will be doing the Supreme Magnificent Battle Stage 6 versus Goku Ultra Instinct UI Extreme Challenge. So basically you have to have one of every type extreme unit, and I found the easiest way to do this was definitely a full Majin Buu Saga team. So, Majin Buu Saga, Majin Power, Power Absorption, whichever way you want to run this team, it pretty much falls under all of those categories. Now, for those that do not have the Intelligence Fat Kid Buu from Golden Week, I completely understand. Even if you do not have him, I don't believe personally that he was clutch, per se, or, you know, having an extra one was, like, you know, mandatory whatsoever. So if you do not have you know, your own Intelligence Kid Buu, or not Kid Buu, but Fat Buu, then I would just highly suggest rocking another physical LR Buu tanks, because he can lead the whole team as well under a 180% lead. Now, also keep in mind, this mission does not require you to not use items. You 100% can use items. I did this with no items, but it doesn't mean you have to. Some things to note here. You can definitely... I don't know if you can replace LR Super Buu, this dude right here. He was pretty good. He was pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to... Oh, excuse me, it's late. I'm trying to think of units that you could potentially replace some of these units with, but honestly, it's a pretty clutched up team. I think you probably could have went a little slower. This was ridiculous right here. This right here was ridiculous. One, dodge. I cannot believe that my Kid Buu dodged that much. I am a person that has absolutely terrible dodge luck, like completely and utterly. I think that my dodge luck is better with extreme units, and then I think it's worse with super units specifically. I don't know what it is. It drives me up a wall. But anyways, the STR Super Buu. Now, you can definitely potentially replace him with the STR Fat Buu that did get a Easy A recently. So that is an option if you are not comfortable rocking the STR Super Buu. STR Super Buu can be good, but the very clutch thing about him is that you really want to make sure that he transforms into Buuhan. Otherwise, he's just a straight-up liability. In this case, I think as long as you float him and you come back with full HP pretty much, I think you'll be fine. Which isn't hard to do. Not within the first couple turns. Oh, yes, I do this late at night. So as far as physical Kid Buu goes, I don't think you can really replace him. I think his support was key. I think his damage reduction was key. I think he just overall helped out the team immensely, and I don't think you could really replace him. Now, I mind you, not every player has, you know, a full Majin Buu Saga team, but I really feel like this is, like, easy mode. Like, really. Everyone keeps talking about it, hey, super bosses and superheroes is best team in the game, but I'm over here like, but what about Majins? What about our pink friends over here? Majin Buu, the Super Buu, Kid Buu, 21. Like, I mean, this is the team, oh man. Or at least, I mean, it does very well for this event, anyways. So Kid Buu right here is rainbowed. I did give my Kid Buu dodge, and I regret it constantly. Ironic to a certain comment as of recently, some units just don't need dodge, and I think Kid Buu is starting to feel like that. Kid Buu did not need dodge. I'm very highly contemplating redoing his build video. He does not need dodge whatsoever. None whatsoever. I have been killed too many times not being able to dodge. So, but yeah, anyways, I think this is a pretty easy mission, especially if you have this this evil Super Buu right here, this evil skinny Buu right here. He's pretty clutch the entire time. He either dodges or tanks pretty much everything thus far that got thrown at him during this fight. I don't see him being replaceable either in this case. I think he's pretty clutch. Not to mention, I don't think there's too many tech-type units you can bring for extreme-wise. I think the next extreme unit you could potentially bring would probably be like a Zamasu LR. Yeah, as extreme challenges go, they can be very difficult. Though overall, Majin Buu Saga makes this look easy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So this was a difficult choice to make right here because obviously Super Buu is type disadvantage. Kid Buu has most of his defense after supering, and STR Super Buu right there wasn't the best choice either. So I chose to put Kid Buu right there primarily because I still didn't fully build him up. He needed to take damage. But with how much he was dodging, I just threw him in there. I'm like, okay, fine. If you're going to dodge, then dodge, man. Normally, I wouldn't say he's a slot 1 unit whatsoever. As you can see, we still dodged, and then we took a 300k normal. So after that, though, his damage reduction was fully built up. He's taking double digits now. He's pretty much clean. And then STR Super Buu here, like I said, as long as he transforms into Buuhan like this, he can look really solid. 14 million freaking damage right there, double super. I mean, he's very good. He's super good, no pun intended. He should be able to take attacks, dodges, etc., etc., as long as you have him built and fully link leveled up. I can understand STR Super Buu being very difficult to link level, though, considering he has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of links to level. Well, it's not 4 specifically, but it's basically like 2 sets of links. If you do use this exact team or a variation of it with like the physical Buu tanks, I probably would highly suggest that you just keep all of the units that need to stack on rotation. So if you're running double Phys Buu tanks, I would highly suggest keeping them both on rotation. Same thing if you just have the intelligence Fat Buu, keep him on rotation, make sure that he is up there, and that he's actually, you know, tanking up there and building up, because he does raise his defense every time he supers. This right here is a good reason as to why you would have wanted double intelligence Fat Buu. But, you know, I mean, you got the revive off, which is very good. It means the other one will also get the revive effect. So honestly, I was spacing the entire time I was recording this video. I'm not even kidding you. When I was recording the footage for this fight, I was listening to a Persona Linkin Park mashups album song list, and it was just taking me out of it, man. I was just like hallelujah, freaking Hugh Jackman moment. Like, it was just so mind-blowing that I honestly didn't even realize that Fat Buu revived. I'm watching this right now, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that happened. But that just goes to show that this team is very good. It's very good for this fight. I think it's pretty much easy mode. I think a lot of people since Golden Week have noticed that Majin Buu Saga is very strong. Majin Buu Saga is very strong, and I can't suggest it enough for a multitude of fights. I'm kind of wanting to try to run this team, or at least a variation of the team, against other 9th anniversary content, because sorry, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now right here you had a couple of options. If you were in the same scenario, you could have just activated Intelligence Fat Buu's active. I chose not to, but I did transform Buu tanks into Buuhan. Buuhan is immensely better than the Buu tanks. I could have attempted to stack for another turn. I chose not to because I feel like Ultra Instinct Goku at this point is too difficult to be to really be chancing it. Now, I mind you, once again, I could have just activated Fat Buu's freaking active and we would have been perfectly fine. And I could have stacked for another turn. As you can see, the normals were still hurting Fat Buu because he still had not built up enough, because that's just how hard hitting those normals are from this Goku. So I would still highly suggest, like, as soon as you hit this phase or even the tech phase, I would suggest using items if you absolutely need to, man. There's no harm or foul for getting a mission done. If you got to get a mission done, use whatever means necessary. In this case, I would bring Whis and just double up. I would just double up, give you 2 turns of solid damaging ability because you'll have 80% damage reduction if you used Whis twice in a row. I would just highly suggest it. Or you could space out the Whis item usage. You could use it 1 turn, and then the next turn activate it again, and then that turn of the second activation, you'd have 80% damage reduction, and then 40% on the following turn. So that is an option as well. But yeah, we do some pretty good damage here. Obviously, as you can see, Buhan wasn't built up very much, and that's my fault because he wasn't on rotation as much. I think this was only like it was turn 8, so he could have built up quite a bit. AGL Super Buu actually does some decent damage. I mean, this is an older, not old, but it's not a unit you would think would have aged well, but he has aged very, very well. At this point in the fight, I mean, we have Ultra Instinct Goku down to about half the health, so I just chose to transform and go all out right here. Apologies for no OST. I had it muted the entire time when I was recording, so. At this point, I did activate Intelligence Fat Buu, his active skill, which it's a free Ghost Usher. It's a free Ghost Usher. If you were wondering, this is a free item right here, basically. Free item usage right here. Free Ghost Usher. Not to mention, I think we also auto heal from it, pretty much, as long as you collect the orbs with Fat Buu. Yeah, knocked out a good bar of health with the active skill itself. Totally healed up otherwise. Make sure you grab the Rainbow Key Spheres with the Tech Super Buu, and then, yeah. That's pretty much it. We pretty much win right here. I did not hit all the nodes on the Dokkan mode. It was not Dokkan time when I was recording. So we did not hit all the nodes. And we do some pretty significant damage. If I had hit that last node, we actually would have done more damage than what Buu's about to do. Boom. Yeah. We probably could have done maybe another half of the bar, another bar of damage, and we would have been fine. But yeah, I mean, super easy run in all honesty. This is the easiest way to get the extreme mission done, I feel. If I find an easier way, I'll let you know, but just remember, guys, this is 9th anniversary content now. We are officially like sliding into a tougher meta curve here, so if you cannot get some of these missions done, do not feel bad. Eventually, you'll pull some better units. Wait till Worldwide Download Celebration so you can get the Intelligence Fat Buu. And just know that for a later date, this will be super easy to you. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's going to be it for the video. That was the team I used to do the full extreme team mission. One of each color type for extremes against Ultra Instinct Supreme Magnificent Battle Goku. Anyways, guys, let me know what team you used to do this extreme mission for, and I hope you have a good day and a good night.